Medasina, and Chegana Fanny Rain, analysis and chess. Isn't?
Yeah.
Rashford to Barcelona is done. Now, after the deal, me pretty sure say Barca fans may be a lot of questions as to whether the guy can fit their system. And then again, we be some questions say, what is that unique thing a brand reference at Rashford ever added to Barca team? Indeed, we're going to answer all those questions now running through Barcelona fans in the team. Then we can see what Rashford is having to add to FC Barcelona. I believe so. To increase productivity, you must do the job you love most. For example, Vincent, so be dreamy say, obey teacher. That's all forcing into nursing, Vincent. The focus is the pay, not the productivity of the job. I believe say, to be successful in increase productivity, you must first of all do the work you love most. For example, Vincent, you're inviting Mbappe at a younger age, Bas, and I say Real Madrid. He developed the love for Real Madrid since then. Although in Real Madrid years, look at the performance he's giving. And then again, Bruno Fernandes say, after watching Ronaldo at Manchester United, he developed the love for Manchester United team. About Manchester, he is the campaign playing with passion. Jude Bellingham say, I saw my father wearing Zidane jersey at the house. Into developing that love for Zidane or developing the love for Real Madrid. And look at the performance of Jude Edema for Real Madrid. It tells you, says a player be and developing some love for a certain team. Because that's of course our team now, or at the highest level. Now the good thing for Barca fans near say, the guy Marcus Rashford is having a certain deep love for the club. Listen, at a younger age, we saw this guy donning the gates of FC Barcelona. Listen,
any AI,
any AI,
any Photoshop.
No, I'm even having Nyabako, no soccer.
No soccer. Okay, now say, Nicola Brimson, maybe 12 years old. I
get it. This is Rashford in Barcelona. Amu Jason. It tells you, say, I mean, those say was only grooming from Manchester United, but he's having a certain inner love for FC Barcelona. And I believe, say, getting to a team ahead and Akuma so in a way, Vincent, he's going to deliver at the highest level. I'll be. He wasn't that flamboyant, but Mabas a lot of good numbers as a player. In terms of English track record, say be a player offering the English soil, going to Barcelona and playing there. These numbers are showing, say, based on the kind of legacy Agarelli can show here, listen for Barcelona. No, in terms of that national rapport there, apart from getting that rapport with Brazilian players, English guys don't say and call them baby. Listen, anytime they don't pass just a lot of numbers are is okay. The next question is Rashford adaptation to coaches since 1990. Now we call something adaptation to managerial changes. Now ever since Rashford in the debut under Luis Van Gaal, Manchester City coaches be to Amoremu, Jose, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but all of these coaches listen. Rashford is always the guy playing and trying to be the key man in the team. Into adapting to managerial changes in there, the guy is not going to struggle based on these numbers. Manchester changing coaches upon coaches, but yes, still Rashford is the man, or Chelsea he's the key man within that team. This is the next thing that is so crucial here. Say Manchester fans need believe say, a attitude in Manchester. Now ask yourself, say Hansi Flick man management is saying. Now don't forget, say before so taking buy a job, no. Nani Koko making sure say he was having issues with Bayern many key players, no. But Hansi Flick came on making sure say all these top guys will feel like they're the big men in the team. Listen, or soft on Eagles, no making sure when developing a certain coach-player relationship. At the end of the day, he won the Champions League and a lot of trophies. And tells you say he's going to play under a coach. He knows how to manage players, no matter how bad you may claim you are. Listen, you can do it. The next thing, listen, there say Hansi Flick a coach back. Listen. Within the age of 17 to 35%. So we are players who are willing to adapt, he can elevate your game. Now these are players within the age of 17 to 35 my developer improve so very well under Hans Flick. And he tells you, say, looking at Rashford, he is within 27. Listen, Hans Flick that track record, they say, improving and elevating players from set age range in the episode of the moment. Indeed, he is going to work under a coach. In terms of age range, so elevate to game from one pinnacle to the other day. Hans Flick is having that track record on your screen. Indeed, these are all positive things. Imagine is also unique. But listen, the first important thing now, a trigger Barca to go for a left winger near servicing. Attacking coach be a percent team attacking in all cylinders. Or attacking from the left very well, from the middle very well, and from the right very well. Now, last season, this was Barcelona attacking threat. This is the left side. Now, Barca threat no of him. 26.6 there of him. And then again, in the midfield, it was 41.4. Then on the other side, 32.0. Listen, it tells you, say, Nabi Barcelona attacking more flamboyant power than midfield. There was someone who be influential from the wide areas. Now, call it right media. There was a certain Lamine Yamal. He is the main figure in terms of that side. Yes, they wanted to get a balance, especially on the left side. Because right now, there's some guy of Fabona. He received the ball on the strong foot. No, I drive into in terms of play. But so check that side now. All time branch for Rafinha. Listen, Rafinha called left now. Left player that I see. Or Fabona on the weaker foot. Now I done into the stronger one. Now so check out branch for Rashford. Listen, the profile no or a guy back defining himself as a left winger or the see. Based on this threat, no, Hansi Flick is going to get a certain threat all over the pitch. Midfield is solid. On your wide, not on your wide, it's going to be a crucial moment for AC Barcelona. Now, the next thing is so crucial, yes. Listen, he can play as an all-round attacking player. The bigger Aaron Davidson, and I say circle, baby dominating more, which is obviously the left wing.
And strength more.
Yes. Obviously, he can also play very well as a center forward. Say, a top soccer so uncle as the right wing or the moment. He can play as an attacking midfielder. He can also add as a supportive striker. And he tells you, say, they are getting a player apart from solving that kind of left wing role. Obino. So, because he can supplement and make sure complementing the role for Bia. That's one crucial thing from Abrante first Rashford. But listen, the next question asked me, I said, system Ben Abrante be under. Now, Hans Flick, a coach Bakwa, from Bayern Munich to Barcelona, opposite all the time, the right winger and operating on the touch line. Indeed, that was Leroy Sané and Lamine Yamal. And the reason is, so person players are best stretchy, open to the wide areas. No matter you see, qualitative superiority, no any attrition a creative spaces. But how the left wingers operating in Everson? Hans Flick person in left wingers, no, all the time, Everson. Drop it deep, narrow in midfield. No making sure, say, when the team is attacking, no, their left fullback will be attacking more in the advanced areas. Then you go as the left winger, and drop it deep into the offensive that act as Vincent or be act as a supportive player within the number 9 role. Now check the picture with. Said Gnabry was always operating, but Alfonso Davies now Gnabry stretching deep into the 18-yard box. I could act as a supplementary player. Now recent times, so about the attack here, Abrante Flick drop it deep into that area. Now, someone you Abrante Flick I said, what about Vincent? He is going to make sure someone means spreading play on the wide. And I said, want to offer that supplementary runs, not attacking behind the striker on the mouth. Now, so Basaro Nuria, Hans Flick say, attack the run in behind. Now, so they Abrante Flick Rashford pace, I said. So both through ball, he's having the edge, so with more running, outrunning the defenders of opponents and make sure he can score goals for FC Barcelona. Now, the next thing is so crucial, Vincent. Say, no say football. Your difference between long ball and long pass. You catch a long ball, Vincent, ball into a general space. You catch a long pass, ball into our target. Now, Hans Flick all the time, the wingers will exploit the long ball and long passing situation. Because he's serving center backs who can launch the ball, be it long ball and long passes. Now, listen, Rashford pace Nidia. I'm sure you all know.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, Ocho on the counter break. And I say, be a high defensive line. Be a Paukubas, be a long ball, that's a long pass. That's Ocho. Listen, he is going to put your defense in mess. I believe, say, based on the profile and pace in terms of how I open the ball, listen, in terms of the sets and aggression, the guy is not going to struggle with baby. Now, the next thing is, listen, someone checking the off the ball requirement of Hans Flick for his players. Listen, they do what we call periodic pressing.
Now, say, ball no opponent no,
yeah,
the forward liners of Hansi Flick team biano.
Yeah.
And also yeah the over Kenya.
Yes. Listen, as we speak, Lewandowski age no so.
Yeah.
Want to mean cause only the press can prime effective. Into the duties of Omo made the front line, almost stop putting Lewandowski in the wide. They say you must add a periodic high pressing. Periodicness, listen, go give me no crab, I'm going so. A call left and a center back, I'm so. That is periodic pressing. Tells you, say, in terms of losing the ball, I say off the ball, you must be able to improve upon your pressing intensity. But apparently, face Rashford, listen, me pressing no air better last kakra. But I believe, say, look, when you are playing the team, I believe you can do whatever to please the team and the fans. And I believe, say, the pressing intensity can increase and dance play from that perspective. I think it's a listen. They've gotten a guy. Wow, picky. He's never a bad player. So one or two things name but I believe that based on the system and how our boss like a left winger and how our system no at our pretty house wingers no there. The guy is going to play very well under Hansi Flick, especially how our person in the game with no. He's going to give it to FC Barcelona fans no, from that perspective. Now to Liverpool, Vincent.
4 minutes.
Yes. Jurgen Klopp, Vincent. What define Obiase on the and he gave me something bizarre.
Okay.
Because he doesn't believe in number 10 for. And number 9, be a person number 9 is no air sacrificial. You do the job for the other wingers to score. But I'm not the coach by Vincent. He loves wing, and I said number 9 is our moment numbers. Jurgen Klopp, number 9, created spaces from Mohamed Salah. But I'm not number 9, open number 9 for moment numbers no more. Into check his and take on gymnast at Feno. Vincent, he was a guy. So lead the line, no making sure you will be the main man or score most goals for the team. No, now, so checking the arrival of Darwin, as I said. The reason why Liverpool fans like I say, own 50 million service and the conversion to a firm. That means last season, per 90, Otimis conduct big chance 1.02. The next player, hopefully, Ellen Haaland 0.8, and then the last one, Nico Jackson, 0.77. It tells you, say, converting and I say, coach, our pet striker, Otimis goals are only there. They must go for another option. Listen, who boy can take it? Listen. We are pretty sure, say, Liverpool fans, man, because say he is coming to leave the lines. Say the BBI okay. But one thing I'm advising them is everything. They shouldn't give this guy a lot of pressure. Listen, he is not an elite goal scorer. Now,
the transfer itself comes along with that pressure. Sikanoso, and what the pressure, Baba?
Yes, but listen, Obana say okay, the pressure will be away from it.
Okay.
Look at the strength of Ekitike.
Passing.
Dribbling, key passes. Goals, he can score goals, but he's not elite. The underlying word is elite. Chances not Nunes say Mississippi, no, maybe Mississippi. But Mississippi, are you going to say service and all Miss? I'm going for another striker now. Okay. Say some discussion in there. Why don't you go for a try and test it? In the Liverpool fans, no. If Ekitike can lead the lines, obey he had time to develop. It is same to obey Bobby says and just like a brand new dashing man. So I think say. I mean, he's a young guy, still developing. He's not an elite goal scorer, and I say top finisher, but I believe that he can grow very well under Rashford. Listen, Kotoko team. Coach Abdul Karim Zita actually clear say, I think say before they come in, we can interview now say, well, Coach Bakua, he's not getting the kind of hype now. I think the time at Dreams FC. Now, a very good platform. And such platforms, listen, it can make and make you as a coach. Now, ever since I came to buy recent, the numbers, the returns, the connection, the team bonding, the team is the players are happy, the supporters are happy, the top hierarchy is happy. And then again, the park in this one, big games now, sir, my friends are going to step up and step up. And then again, that kind of team rapport, like players are playing to their element. Want to die for the club, want to die for the television, or honor. He may have his weakness, but listen. I believe, sir, with the addition of Hamza, Vincent, once you're a top assistant, everywhere you go, you must get him. And Vincent, I believe confidently, sir, I mean, Karim is going to work. African experience on the mom. The league, he knows the league, and he knows Kotobo very much as a player and sometimes a coach. Vincent, but 2 titles, President's Cup and the FA Cup.
FA Cup.
I mean, who else deserves this job than Karim? I think, sir, let's give it to him.
Well, thank you very much, Daniel. And within the side of the analysis, Abraham,